everyone, my name is Aarti and you're watching HW News. Welcome to South Connect. This is our new weekly show. In this segment, we will bring to you all the latest political and otherwise developments from across the southern states. So let us begin this episode. Let us start with Karnataka. The issue that dominated the headlines for the entire week, not only in Karnataka but also across the country, is the issue of Hijab row in Udupi colleges. This week, the issue was taken up for hearing in Karnataka High Court. Let us discuss about it in a bit of detail. This week, Karnataka government announced that the educational institutes will remain shut till February 16th. Meanwhile, the Karnataka High Court referred this case to a larger bench, saying that the matter gives rise to certain constitutional questions of seminal importance qua personal law, which must be decided by a larger bench. The petitioners, the college students who were denied entry due to hijab in Udupi College, argued in their petition that the right to wear hijab is an essential religious practice under Islam and the state is not empowered to interfere with such rights under Article 14, Article 19 and Article 25 of the Constitution. On the other hand, the Karnataka government has submitted that its aim is not to interfere with the religious beliefs of any community, but it is only concerned to maintain uniformity, discipline and public order in educational institutions. When the court first took up the case for hearing, it appealed to the students' community and the public at large to have faith in the constitution and maintain peace and tranquility in the state while the matter is sub judice. Senior advocate Sanjay Hegde, who himself studied at the same college, appeared for petitioners. He argued that the question is whether the state has power to prescribe a uniform and has it been properly prescribed. The petitioners in their plea say that state has no competence to issue a government order on dress code as per the Karnataka education rules and thus the issue is beyond the jurisdiction of the state. The state, on the other hand, has denied these allegations. Sanjay Hegde, while arguing in the court, said, "A teenage girl should not be made to settle with her conscience for the sake of her education. Let them have the darshan of their teachers." Senior advocate Devdatta Kamath also urged the court that until the larger bench is constituted, an interim arrangement should be made to ensure that children are not kept out of college. The Attorney General, however, opposed it. The court then refused to allow them interim relief and instead referred the matter to a larger bench. On Thursday, a three-judge bench of the Karnataka High Court, headed by Chief Justice of the Karnataka High Court, heard a case to decide if schools and colleges can in fact order students to not wear the hijab in classrooms. The three-judge bench passed the interim order, which was uploaded on its website on Friday. Live Law reported that on Thursday, the full bench urged the state government to reopen educational institutions. However, it also said that till the matter is pending before the court, students and all the stakeholders shall not insist on wearing religious garments, then be it a headdress or a saffron shawl or any other particular thing. According to Live Law, the court said, "We will restrain everyone because we want peace and tranquility in the states. We are seized with the matter. We can continue the matter on a day-to-day basis." However, this order is applicable only to those institutes who have prescribed a uniform. The hearing has now been deferred to February 14th to 2:30 p.m. Meanwhile, the students have in fact filed a petition, a special leave petition in the Supreme Court challenging the interim order of the Karnataka High Court. The issue has also seen politics being heated up in the state over the matter. The BJP in the state has alleged that the Congress party is behind the hijab controversy. On the other hand, Asaduddin Owaisi also has raised the issue several times in his campaign speeches as well. Today, he said that a girl wearing hijab can also become Prime Minister of India. Well, the debate has also led to some leaders calling for uniform civil code. The Karnataka government, meanwhile, ahead of the hearing on Monday, has imposed Section 144 around colleges in Udupi. Now, all eyes are on Karnataka High Court when it takes up this case for hearing tomorrow. Let us go to now Kerala. On February 10th, the first phase of assembly election was held in Uttar Pradesh. Total 58 seats went for polling on this date. Ahead of the polling, State Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath issued a video message on his Twitter. In this video, he asked people to defeat the opposition parties if they do not want Uttar Pradesh to become like Kerala, West Bengal or Jammu and Kashmir. However, his statement clearly did not go down well with his Kerala counterpart. Kerala Chief Minister Pinarayi Vijayan hit back at Yogi Adityanath with a response. He tweeted and said, if UP turns into Kerala as Yogi Adityanath fears, it will enjoy the best education, it will enjoy the best health services, social welfare, living standards and have a harmonious society in which people won't be murdered in the name of religion and caste. That's what the people of UP would want. This is what Pinarayi Vijayan tweeted. He also made the same points in a Hindi tweet posted from his Twitter handle. Congress leader Shashi Tharoor, also an MP from Kerala, said that UP will turn into Kashmir, Bengal or Kerala if BJP does not come to power. Yogi Adityanath tells voter, UP should be so lucky. Kashmir's beauty, Bengal's culture and Kerala's education would do wonders for the place. UP is wonderful, pity about its government, Tharoor said. Well, our managing editor, Mr. Sujit Nair, has already spoken about the dangers of this sort of messaging in detail in his editorial, so please do watch this episode. Let us now move on to the state of Tamil Nadu. In the past few days, the debate on India's federalism has resurfaced after Congress MP Rahul Gandhi's speech in the parliament highlighting that India is a union of states. Several states, particularly those not ruled by the BJP, are asserting their rights. One particular state that featured prominently in Rahul Gandhi's speech was Tamil Nadu. The state is ruled by DMK in alliance with the Congress party and other regional parties in the state. The state under Chief Minister Stalin has often sparred with the centre over several issues, be it GST, be it NEET issue or the new education policy or the latest One Nation, One Registration. The state has been claiming that these moves by the centre undermine the federal structure of India. On Saturday, Stalin accused the BJP-led government at the centre of posing a threat to federalism by thrusting its agenda upon the nation, and the latest being the One Nation, One Registration initiative. The initiative was announced in the budget session by Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman. Stalin said this move, like the new education policy and slogans like One Nation, One Country, is nothing but an attempt to turn the country into a unitary state. He also reiterated the DMK's catchphrase, which asks autonomy for the state and federalism at the centre. So what exactly is One Nation and One Registration all about? Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman said that One Nation, One Registration is a system through which uniform registration process will be implemented across the country. Essentially, the land records will be digitized, and this mechanism is claimed to ensure ease of living and doing business. About 90% of the land records from 2016 till date have been digitized across 24 states. The Finance Minister also said that One Nation, One Registration will be promoted through a software for anywhere registration of deeds and documents. However, since the registration department makes for one of the crucial departments through which states earn their own revenue, states are now alarmed with the central government announcement. After Maharashtra and Uttar Pradesh, Tamil Nadu remains the biggest generator of revenue from stamp duty and registration fees. It is to be noted that the state also has the highest registration charges of 11%, of which 7% is the stamp duty and 4% is the registration fees. As the situation around normalizes post a pandemic-induced lockdown, the real estate sector has seen growth in Tamil Nadu. In September 2021 alone, the revenue from property registration touched a record 1,500 crore rupees. Stalin, opposing this new policy, said that this blatantly shows that the union government is deliberate in wresting the state's right by whatever announcement it makes. To make a stronger case for federalism, he has also proposed All India Social Justice Federation, which will launch soon. He has also written to 50 leaders of opposition about this. He recently said that some parties, including the grand old party Congress, have expressed their willingness to join this federation. Now, will this federation pose an opposition to the BJP is what we have to see. Let us now move on to the state of Telangana. There is a new political leader among the list of opposition chief ministers attacking Prime Minister Modi and trying to build an anti-BJP front. The name is of Telangana Chief Minister KCR. His attack on Prime Minister Modi started with drowning BJP in Bay of Bengal statement. He also did not go to receive Prime Minister Modi when he arrived in Telangana to inaugurate Statue of Equality. His blistering attack on Prime Minister Modi, however, has continued. In his recent charge at the BJP, he spoke about the Karnataka Hijab issue and Himanta Biswa Sarma's statement on Rahul Gandhi. Referring to Hijab controversy, he said that the BJP is trying to turn Bengaluru from Silicon Valley of India into Kashmir Valley by raking up Hijab controversy. Terming Modi government's regime as utter flop government, the chief minister said Prime Minister Modi had gone mad and that was why he was bringing mad policies one after another from farm laws to power reforms. Referring to Himanta Biswa Sarma's comment asking Rahul Gandhi proof that he is son of Rajiv Gandhi, KCR said that he should be dismissed by JP Nadda. He said, "Can a chief minister talk like this? There is a limit to everything." Here is what he said.
प्रधानमंत्री मोदी जी, क्या ये भाजपा का संस्कार है? क्या हमारा हिंदू धर्म है? क्या ये हमारा देश का मर्यादा है? किसी नेता को पकड़ के तुम किस बाप को पैदा हुए, ये आपका मुख्यमंत्री पूछ रहा है। मैं ही डिमांड करता हूं एक भारतीय होने के नाते, मेरा सर शर्म से झुक रहा है, मेरे आंखों में पानी आ रहा है। ये अच्छी बात नहीं है, इस देश के लिए ये बात अच्छी बात नहीं है। किसको लड़ाना चाह रहे हैं आप लोग? वो नहीं लड़ सकता। भगवान किसको दो हाथ नहीं दिए। एक एमपी के बारे में आपका पार्टी का एक चीफ मिनिस्टर, तुम किस बाप को पैदा हुए बोल सकते क्या? ये हमारा संस्कार है क्या? क्या हमारे वेदों से, भगवत गीता से, महाभारत से, रामायण से यही सिखाया गया हमको? नहीं। हिंदू धर्म को बेच के उसके नाम पे वोट कमाने वाले आप लोग हो, आप गंदे लोग हो। अगर भाजपा के पास, भाजपा अध्यक्ष से मैं पूछ रहा हूं नड्डा जी, क्या ये हमारा संस्कार है? अगर आप ईमानदार हैं, धर्म को निभाने वाले हैं, तो बरतरफ करो असम चीफ मिनिस्टर को। एक भारतीय नाते होने के नाते मैं डिमांड करता हूं, क्या एक चीफ मिनिस्टर ऐसा बात कर सकता है देश में? सहनशीलता का भी एक सीमा होता है।
KCR further said that the country needed a progressive government and not a communally driven government. He also spoke to West Bengal Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee, Tamil Nadu Chief Minister MP Stalin and Maharashtra Chief Minister Uddhav Thackeray, who he said shared the same feeling. Let us now move on to the state of Andhra Pradesh. One of the most bizarre stories I have heard this week is from Andhra Pradesh. Imagine burning a pile of Ganja. What would happen? You would think this is such a mad idea that nobody would dare to do it. But well, it has already been done. The Andhra Pradesh police yesterday burnt, hold your breath, not 100, not 1,000 or 10,000, but whopping 2 lakh kilograms of Ganja. Yes, I am not exaggerating. The Andhra Pradesh police put up piles of 2 lakh kilograms of Ganja in an open field in Kodur village and burnt it. And the burning of that much Ganja was not even some hush-hush affair. It was an event with tents and red carpet set up, and even drone videos were shot of the entire episode. The one-of-its-kind event led to massive curiosity in the state. Some wondered what would happen if lakhs of kilograms of Ganja is burnt in the open. Would it affect the neighboring villages, etc.? To the dismay of many, nothing of this sort in fact happened. The exercise was part of Operation Parivartana, an initiative to eradicate the drug menace in the state. The value of the destroyed banned substance was valued at around 500 crore, according to the police. The police also said that they used sugar and camphor to cut down the effect of Ganja. However, some people did feel some mild headache. Operation Parivartana was launched on November 1st, 2021, and so far as a part of this operation, More than 47,000 kilograms of ganja and 46.41 liters of hashish oil have been seized by the police. Well, so that's all in this episode from all the southern states. Do let us know what you think about this in the comment box below. For more news and updates, you can log on to www.hwnews.in, and also please do not forget to watch HW News tomorrow, because tomorrow we will be going live from 8 o'clock in the morning to talk about the second phase of UP Assembly election. So we will be covering the second phase right from ground. So do watch HW News tomorrow. Do stay tuned to HW News. Thank you so much.
नफरतों का बाजार, सपनों का कारोबार जारी है। अच्छे दिन तो झांकी थे, अमृतकाल अब बाकी है। मन की बात आप तक पहुंचती है, लेकिन आपकी आवाज का क्या? जिन्हें लोकतंत्र का चौथा स्तंभ कहते थे, वे अब सत्ता की गोद में हैं, सत्ता के सामने नतमस्तक हैं। लेकिन अब भी कुछ आवाजें हैं, बेखौफ, बेबाक, जिन पर लोगों को भरोसा है। चेहरा बदला है, तेवर वही है। देखिए मुझे, सतीश शाह को, HW न्यूज़ पर।